Hi, this is Kurt again. I just wanted to add some valuable information to the citation reference tools video that you watched. First of all, that's a pretty comprehensive video. I was really impressed with it, hence I put it on your portal for you to watch. There's a couple things though that I need to point out. One is that as of May 2016, unfortunately, Word Online via Microsoft 365 does not have the referencing tool that was explained. Um, so, but there's a workaround on that. What you can do is you can create your reference page on a desktop on Microsoft 2013. Either in the library or somewhere else on campus. And what you can do is um, you can then save that to your Dropbox or to your OneDrive, um, and then you can upload that to your you can upload that document. Actually, let me backtrack. What you can do is you can begin your document in Microsoft 365 Word Online, okay, just as you normally would, okay, and you can type up your essay, etc., etc. But when you're ready to insert your sources, the easiest thing to do would be to save that document to your OneDrive and to your personal Dropbox, your Dropbox.com Dropbox, either way. Um, then what you want to do is you want to bring that document up. You want to open up that document um, in Word 2013 or 2016, depending on which computer you're using. The way that you do that is when you're in Microsoft 365, you're going to select that document, and then you're going to click Open in Word. When you do that on a PC, and I'm assuming on a Mac, but that's beyond my area of expertise. But if you do that on a PC, it will actually open up the document you've been working on from 365 online into the Word that's native on that machine. So then what you want to do is you can go in and use the referencing tool as demonstrated in the video that you just watched. Now you want to make sure that after you're done adding your references and your works cited, that you then save that piece back onto your OneDrive. You want to make sure that you've got that piece saved onto your OneDrive, okay? And then once it's saved on your OneDrive via Microsoft 365, you can then open that in your Microsoft Word native to your iPad, okay? And then, which incidentally also does not have the citation function. You gotta love it, right? The Word for the iPad, as you probably are aware, does not have the citation function, the referencing tools, as of May 2016. But anyway, after you have your references put in there on the Word native to the PC, you want to save that document back to your OneDrive. Make sure it's saved back up in there so that you can open it then native to your iPad. You can save it to your personal Dropbox, and then from there, using the Puffin browser, you can upload your document to the school Dropbox as per the um, PDF that explains that. If you need some assistance with that, please don't hesitate to ask me to contact any of the technology tutors, so on and so forth. Again, we have technology tutors in the in this month in room 420, typically from 12:30 to 2:30 Monday through Thursday, and then again from 4:30 to 6 Monday through Thursday. Okay, and then upon request, of course, I'm here with you weeks 2 and 3 Saturday mornings. I'm here on campus consistently from 9 to 1 every Saturday. So if you need assistance with these matters, I'd be more than happy to help you with it. Okay? Just briefly, some issues about citation. So you notice there's two types of citation that she covered in that video. One was in-text citation, and APA uses what we call the author, date, page method. So if you need to have the author, date, and page number within your citation. There's different ways of doing that, and so on and so forth. What she showed you there was the basic way. I may well post an additional video that shows you variants on that, but we need the author, date, page method for in-text citation. Okay, and in-text citation is necessary not only when you quote something directly, but also when you paraphrase something. Anything that is not understood as common knowledge and that is not of your own devising needs to be cited. And a lot of times common knowledge may be a little ambiguous. Typically common knowledge is understood to be birth and death dates of famous individuals, presidents, links of presidential terms, these kinds of things, basic historical knowledge. I made the mistake though one time of describing common knowledge using the example of like I told a class one time that common knowledge is something like who Hitler is, and I had a young woman raise her hand and say, she was a recent high school graduate at the time, she raised her hand and said, didn't he have something funny on his clothes? So I then proceeded to explain World War I, the Great Depression, and World War II from the European German perspective to basically put everybody on the same page in terms of who Hitler was. He was definitely someone who had greater significance, dastardly, terrible, horrific significance, more than just he wore something funny on his clothes. Okay, so but generally speaking, yes, you can use the identity of Hitler as an example of common knowledge. Incidentally, a lot of common knowledge doesn't even need to appear in essays. At a very prestigious university at which I taught, I had the privilege of teaching. I had a brilliant science major in her junior year. She was writing an essay for my literature class, and she started out her essay stating, in the 1940s, Germany was ruled by a tyrant called Hitler. Of course, my response was, and I'm editing myself here, but no crap. You can imagine what my actual statement was. The point being that if everybody knows it, you probably don't need to put it in your essay. I'm interested in your explanation of your given theory, your given understanding of something based on the evidence that you present. In the case of this week, we're talking about using comparison contrast as that method. Also, it's important to note that you need to introduce your quoted material, your quotations, using running acknowledgments and signal phrases. There are documents discussing this in your doc sharing. There should be a document in there called so you need to write an essay. That is my basically 2 to 3 page explanation of how to make an A in any writing course that you happen to take, any writing or English course, and perhaps any of your humanities courses. Basically, it essentially breaks it down as to how to craft an excellent essay and really points out a lot of the I should say pet peeves of a lot of instructors, and kind of takes you behind the curtain with regard to that. One thing to note about that piece is that it references MLA, not APA, so don't let that throw you. The writing style suggestions are universal. Okay, so that's it for this video. Again, you can reach out to me via email or text if indeed something that I've said here is unclear. Alright, thank you very much.